Warning, this is not intended for one hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that, but not to my face. Making major moves while them haters prove nothing harder you shine. You know them haters come by the dozen. All them haters that be talking about us, they be hating on our grind, cause you know we coming up. We be spending all the time on these rhymes and the clubs. You can't steal my shine, cause I'm prime, never mind, cause fame and fortune be the only notion for them haters do.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. January 2nd, the second day of the new year. Welcome, everybody. Beautiful, blessed Saturday, the first Saturday of the new year. Ready to rock, ready to roll this morning. Haters are going to hate, and haters are going to continue to make us famous. What is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have all of you guys already tuning in. I have no idea where my live chat is, so I don't know where anything or who's here. Dr. Franco, what's going on, my brother? Shane, Jeff S., my brother, what is going on? Brandon Shin, Shapendi, what is going on, everybody? Brian, Edward, what's going on? Renault Brown, Robert S., Pat, Joe Free, Tim G., what is going on? Stephen Chung, good morning. George K., Tim G., Danny Lopez upgrading to that Cap Nation family membership from the regular member to the family membership. That way you get access to the family-only live show today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The legend, what is going on? Who else is here? Jose Lopez, what's going on? Good morning, sir. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Randy C., what's going on? Peter Reyes, good morning. Anthony, good morning, my brother. Mr. Chef Bayer, good morning. Mr. Martinez, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Fred Handy, good morning. Hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll this morning because we've got some breakdowns to do. Just getting some shit situated here. I'm ready to rock and roll this morning. Miguel, top of the morning to you, brother, as well. Definitely plan on smoking the books today. Antoine, good morning. Thank you for tuning in, my brother. All right, ready to rock and roll. So for everybody that doesn't know, we do have a Cap Nation family live show later on today at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For everybody that has a YouTube Cap Nation family membership, that's the $14.99, the one that gets you the extra live show each week and the extra pre-recorded video. That is going on today. So if you're not part of that, or if you have the smaller one, I think you can upgrade for the $4 or $5 or whatever that it costs if you want. If not, we'll see you on the next members only live show. But we're going to have a great time today. That is for sure, from this live show to the next live show. One thing that will never change is we will always have the daily live shows. Now we may take a day off every now and then, but we'll have the live shows. That won't change. Give me 1 second, folks. Let's see here. Where's my game sheet at? Alrighty. Guaranteed Saturday today. Guaranteed Saturday, 50% off. We did that yesterday, so for everybody that didn't take advantage of it, you can take advantage of it today. Predator Poachers, Massachusetts. Yep, that will work. Do you want the premium plays that are online? Or my personal plays? I text out my personal plays, premium plays are online. Joe Free says, I love our members only live, family members live. Joe, you always have a great game for us and more. We're definitely going to make sure we do that again today. Brian says, looking forward to the troll-free haircut at the best barbershop around. I'm looking forward to that show as well. Looking forward to this one as well. I got to tell you, I had a lot of fun yesterday. Renault, thank you, sir. I see you just jumped on board for 3 days of my personal plays. They are coming your way right now, sir. Glad to have you back on board with us, brother. Just sent them to you right now. Dr. Franco, I know Jay sent you an email this morning. He let me know that he just emailed you. Yeah, no NFL today. NFL tomorrow. Jason, I need you to make an account on our website, or let me know what your username is on our website. So I need you to go to our website, cappersdirect.com, click on the premium tab, pick out any package as if you were purchasing one, put in your information to create an account, and then once you're done with that, once it takes you to the credit card page, you don't have to enter anything. Don't enter in any credit card information unless you want to purchase a package, and then let me know that you signed up, and then I'll go in and activate your account. Gabriel, what's going on, sir? Tottenham easy money this morning. Very nice. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. So I'm not going to name them, but somebody emailed in saying that they thought our bowl package got to play on every single bowl game. No. Never once have I ever said that, nor have we ever advertised that. Our bowl package is a minimum 14-game bowl package with a minimum win percentage of 64%. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. We have never once said you were going to get anywhere from 24 to 28 games. That would be impossible. That would be impossible. There's not even that many bowl games. Sorry, I had to reply to that email. Rod Eric, good morning. Sly, good morning. Buckeyes, yeah. You know, I didn't give them enough credit. Credit is owed where credit is due, and Ohio State took 6 games and they just absolutely shit on Clemson. I figured Clemson would play much better than they did yesterday, and they absolutely got embarrassed. That's a fact. That is a fact. Funny, it was the first one that I took as an under. It was the one that went over as well. I guess undervalue the Buckeyes, and you get bitch slapped right in the face, because that's exactly what happened yesterday. That sucked. Aaron, you're very welcome. We will. It's going to be a great game. Joe Free, oh, absolutely. I don't know where this guy got 14 or 24 to 28 games from. There's not even that many bowl games. Sly says, yeah, I just think they had Clemson on their mind since the season started. I agree. They had that big revenge factor, and I completely overlooked that. Yeah, the targeting calls, I don't know what that kid was supposed to do in that one. I didn't watch the whole game. I turned it off at one point and spent some time with my little one and the wife, but William tuning in via text, good morning. But some of the targeting calls, I mean, some of them are the right calls, but man, it definitely makes it hard to make a tackle sometimes. That's for sure. So we had a lot of fun yesterday. Had a lot of fun in the live show. Yesterday, we gave out a handful of premium play packages. Sawyer, he said I show fake tickets. That's funny because I log into my account all the time. He's so full of shit. He's so full of shit. I mean, you guys hear me take the screenshot. Yeah, like I'm making up a fake ticket while I'm live with you guys. Yeah. Lars, what's going on? What's going on? Remember, everybody, today's members only live show is a Cap Nation family level membership. So you need to have the Cap Nation family membership, which will get you 2 live shows a week, exclusive live shows, as well as 2 videos, all that good stuff. Give me 1 second, folks. Sly says, I think Ohio State put a fake blonde wing on whoever's simulating Trevor Lawrence at practice, right? They were definitely all over him. That's for sure. Lars, good morning. Welcome to the green side. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Looking at Dr. Franco. It doesn't show me which membership you are, my brother, but that I do not know. That I do not know. Joe Free says, Kyle, I think it's saying another live show had said that, but I don't know what he is saying. I'm sure he's trying to take a swipe at us. You have to be honest with yourselves, guys. We're the only live show that actually shows a real ticket. And everybody else is a fucking imposter. Predator, I'll get you going. Everybody else is an imposter when it comes to that. So, of course, they're going to take knocks at us and try and say, oh, it's phony, it's fake, yada, yada, yada. Whatever the case may be. But no need to even talk about them. I mean, let's be honest. If you're not actually betting, you're irrelevant. And we all know he's irrelevant because he doesn't even bet any games. I'm sure he's here watching or will be. Oh, he's defending me? Well, in that case, thank you. You know, give me 1 second. All right. But again, enough of that. On that subject, if somebody's saying we show fake tickets so they can kiss my ass, they're just jealous. If he is defending us, well, why, thank you. It's much appreciated. But, like I've always said, I've got nothing but respect for the guy. I've got no issues with him. Never spoken to him before, other than he showed up in our live chat once. Other than that, I've never spoken to him. But I got no issues with him. Gains and Games says, thank you, Kyle, for the 25 other winners the last 2 weeks for free. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And it's always my pleasure. But yeah, I got no issues with the guy. None. There's not too many people. Hold on one second. Oops, don't mind the clown horn. Oh, Shapenny, very nice. Very nice. I mean, I've got no issues with the guy. I'd sit down and have a cocktail with him if I ever met him. I'd buy him a drink. I was going to say, I have very far and few people that I dislike in this industry. I mean, the list is like that big as far as dislike goes. I don't dislike too many people in this industry. You know what I mean? There's very far and few between on people that I dislike in this industry. I like everybody. Just about everybody. With the exception of the clown. Jameson Meza says, love showing on the bets, totally above board and not afraid. Thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody give a warm welcome to Marie Tunn. Welcome to the Cap Nation member. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the green side. Welcome to the green side. Mike Scott, good morning. Mike, we're having fun this morning. I can't say that I'm not having fun. There's no crap going on. Definitely will, Predators. I definitely will. Do I ever bet on soccer? I do. Bet on soccer. I've got a little parlay rolling right now. Got a little soccer parlay rolling right now. Oh, and Jason, I'll be sending you a text very shortly with my plays. So give me 1 second. I'll be sending them out your way. I got sidetracked reading a comment. Jason just sent them to you. And yeah, as far as Predators and poachers, welcome to the Cap Nation member. Remember, everybody that's signing up on YouTube, there's 2 levels. There's 2 levels. There's the membership, and then there's the family membership. One gets you access to a little more than the other. The family membership gets you access to all that we do on YouTube. 2 live shows. Today's live show is for the family and above. So everybody signing up for the Cap Nation member, I don't want you guys to get angry because you don't have access to the live show today. So you'll have the Cap Nation family will be a live show today for everybody that has the family membership and above. PP Moss, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do I bet how many cards in the game? Generally not. Generally not. I mean, if I start looking into some of the referees and see a trend, I have in the past, but I don't always. I don't always. Rio C, how do you upgrade? Just click the join button or the link, and then click on the other membership, and it'll upgrade you. You're not re-signing; it'll just upgrade you to the different one. It'll pop up that you upgraded to the other one. Sly, do we have the bald spot guarantee today? Man, we got the bald spot guarantee every day. The bald spot guarantee every day. PP Moss is just go to the join and it'll give you the option to upgrade. Yeah, Shane, we've definitely grown the show. I remember when it used to be me and 12 of my friends from around the country and up in Canada on a live show on a Thursday afternoon. Brian, what do you mean, what site do I go through for my picks? Like, where do I bet? Is that what you're asking? But this has been my little pet project for the last couple years here at work, Shane, so it's been something that just been working to build. It's been a slow and steady process. Slow and steady, that's for sure. Sly says show grew faster than Kyle's hair. It grows pretty quick, man, let me tell you. Yeah, Edward says it's been bigger. It has. Show has definitely been bigger. Every once in a while we get a Jeff S says so there's no lock of the year this week. I'm disappointed in you. Nope, not this week. Not this week. You never know, Jeff. We might have an NFL game of the year brewing, just depending on some wild card matchups. Lars, I'll take a look at that one. Brian, if you're asking me which one I use, I've got a couple. I've got multiple outlets. I mean, I've got a couple local guys, and then Bet Online, a couple offshores, and then the local casinos if I head to Vegas. Tom M, good morning. Good morning, Tom. I do a lot on Bet Online. The only reason is because they pay really fast. Like really fast. Jalen, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Henry, good morning. Didn't see you up there, Henry Martinez. Putting anything on the Bears always scares me. Putting anything on the Bears always scares me lately. But we have in the past. William says, Kyle, Kyle, I hate to say it, but Dallas will stomp the Giants tomorrow. And I'm a Jets fan. Predator, no, I text them to you. So is the phone number you signed up with the correct phone number? Because if it is, I already texted you. If it is, check your phone. Oh, yeah, Jeff, the other services that have a play of the year every other. Some people get mistaken because our company might have one, and then I might have one personally. But I don't always have one. We don't always put one out. So we could have up to 2 plays a year on a certain game. What was my first meal in 2021? What did I have for lunch yesterday? Is that bad that I can't even remember what I had for lunch yesterday? I can't remember. I don't know if that's starting off the year on the wrong foot. I don't know if that's a bad note there, Sly. PP Moss, I text him to you. So check your phone. Check your phone. But I had Outback. Oh, no, we had Black Angus last night. Black Angus. I'm all messed up this morning. And I went to bed early, too. I'm tired. I'm tired this morning. It was a busy day yesterday. Dr. Franco says that's the word of the day, imposter. Sly, I actually did not, but I can't remember what. I know I ate something for lunch yesterday. Or did I not? I know I didn't eat breakfast yesterday. I had a Monster and then a coffee. Actually, I did not eat lunch yesterday. Matter of fact, I did not eat breakfast. I did not eat lunch. I waited and I had Black Angus. We had an early dinner yesterday. Yes, Edward, there's a G in there. But Sly, that is legal here now. As of January 1st, it is legal. Tim, I can promise you it was something with not mayo. Matter of fact, Black Angus gave me blue cheese on my salad and I had to throw that dressing away. Not a blue cheese person. Lemon pepper wings in the deep fryer yesterday. My sister made me mac and cheese, collard greens. It was amazing. Sounds delicious other than the collard greens. My wife likes collard greens. Me, not so much. I heard that shit puts hair on your chest as a kid. I didn't like green shit. Renault Brown, yes, guaranteed Saturday. Enter the promo code 2021. Enter the promo code 2021 for 50% off. It's right there. Dr. Franco says 250 thumbs up and I'll give out somebody a free ham. There we go, Dr. Franco. There we go, Dr. Franco. King Mon in the house. What is going on? What is going on? Welcome. But yes, 50% off to anybody who wants it for guaranteed Saturday. You just have to enter the promo code 2021. I think it's a good deal. Give me 1 second, folks. One quick second. And then we're going to jump into these breakdowns. All right, just making sure everybody is on my personal plays that's supposed to be on them. And if you want to be on them, feel free to go get signed up. You guys crack me up with the comments. Greg, what's going on? What is going on? All righty. Ready to rock and roll today. Dr. Franco says he's going to donate a ham to somebody in the live chat as soon as we get to 250 likes. You guys did great on the thumbs ups yesterday. As soon as you guys get me to 150, I'm going to give away some packages again for today. All right, and if you were on the package yesterday, I know we did not turn a winning day yesterday for premium plays. I did personally. I had a 2-in-1 day on my personal plays. Premium plays had the opposite of that. So if you were on premium plays yesterday and you got the package in here for free, you got today as well, because we always make sure everybody has a winning experience with us. So as soon as you guys bump us up to 150 likes, I'll start giving away some packages for today. And I'm excited for today, folks. I'm excited for today. And I want to give away some packages, so hurry the hell up. And the sooner you guys get me there, the sooner, actually not the sooner, the sooner you guys get me there, the more I'll give away. The more packages I will give away. Edward says, be careful with the hams. Dr. Franco has too many to give away. He is the American gangster of Chicago, handing out hams out of the back of the truck. Kirk Gray says Ole Miss will cover. I got to tell you, I love where that line is. I love where that line is. Butch Ford, if you're out there, you can go fuck yourself. Joe Free says 150 people. Let's get it like we did yesterday. Let's go. Hit that like button. Super easy. Super easy. Roderick says, I hate the NBA today. The NBA is very up and down. That's for sure. Dr. Franco Brown from New Jack City. Justice Ware did, and who is Butch? Somebody that left a comment on our YouTube, so I just thought I'd tell him to go, take a hike. But no, it's nobody in our live chat. Nobody in our live chat. We do have a free play on Ole Miss today. For you guys that don't know, in the live chat, daily free play video, and that line keeps moving. That line just keeps getting better and better and better and better. It's even better this morning. It was plus 10 this morning. Me and Lane Kiffin. Coach K. Probably one of the only coaches that actually pays attention to the point spread. Danny Lopez says it was 10.5 this morning. Taking a look at it as of right now. Man, I just seen the reverse line and it was plus 17.5. I was like, holy shit. That line skyrocketed, but it's minus 250, plus 17.5. It's actually kind of attractive. That's kind of attractive. Yeah, plus 10 right now, minus $1.15 back. It's trending in the downward direction. Sly says, hey, Kyle, since you're always at the barbershop, how good are you at cutting hair? Well, during COVID, I cut my own. You guys had no complaints. I trimmed my own. Jesus says, F you, Dabo, right? All right. Somebody needs to send them our bills for getting embarrassed yesterday. Ole Miss is playing Indiana. We're going to break down that one in its entirety as well. I'll tell you the reasons why I'm taking Ole Miss. Ole Miss plus the 10 as of right now. The first leg is a winner. First leg's a winner there, Spenny. I had Villarreal and Borussia Mönchengladbach. I don't know how they're rolling this morning. I believe it started a half hour ago. It's 0-0, 24 minutes in. But dominating time of possession, like majorly dominating. Just not 11 shots in the first 24 minutes, 1 shot on target. 6 corner kicks already. Hopefully they put one in. The Bayer Leverkusen game, 1-1 after 24 minutes. Holy shit. Missed a total on that one, huh? 1-1 after 22 minutes, actually. Just those two, but Villarreal is already the winner that checked in. 600 pays 850. So just a little parlay, a minus 190 and a minus 170 parlay together. Jack Dent Jr., good morning. Jalen says even my own bookie was on Clemson, right? Nope. Thomas, not too concerned. I like what they're putting out there. Joe Free says 91.59 to go. We got 58 more to go. 150 thumbs ups, and we will start giving away packages. Not free plays, straight paid packages right off of our website. And then we'll give away some free plays while we do the breakdowns. But we are going to do breakdowns. We're going to do all of that good stuff. We're going to jump into it right now. So the faster you guys get us, to 150, the more packages I'm going to give away, and I'm in a giving mood. I am in a giving mood. I'm in a giving mood, and I feel like getting in trouble at the company. Sometimes a go fuck yourself could be almost like an I love you. You know what I mean? But not in this case. Like an entire package for free. All right. Kentucky. NC State, first game on the board. We're going to be breaking down. Gains of Game says, what other channel gives away packages? None. I'd have to say. None. Zacho says, Kyle, you're a beauty. Thank you. Thank you, but my 5-year-old said I looked funny yesterday. Kind of broke my heart. It was 2 days in a row. I trimmed my beard up. And she told me I looked funny. Completely shattered my heart. Whoever thought a little 5-year-old could shatter your heart? Sly says, oh shit, 2021, Kyle's bucking the system. Cool. Hey, you gotta push it to the limits, and you gotta push it to its limits early, Sly. You know what I mean? Thank you, PP Moss. I appreciate that. You guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. Toronto Europeans need a chance to win one of these packages. Come on, people, hit that like button. Jay Shep says kids are brutally honest, right? Right? K Dig says I faded that Ohio State over 6.5 first quarter. Fading doesn't help. Fading doesn't help. Definitely losing the long run. Run long. Definitely losing the run long. All right, so you guys are almost there. You guys are 39 away. So we'll break down this one while you guys get your act together. You guys are slacking. Nobody wants a free package today? Dr. Franco, I had the over in the Bears the other day, or last week, excuse me. Kentucky, NC State. Andre says, everyone spend your stimulus checks at Cappers Direct. I agree. Make sure they're on my personal plays. Chris B says, save a package for your Navy peeps. We love our shipmates here. Kentucky laying 1.5. That line has come down. It was minus 130 this morning. It's minus 127. It came down just a little bit. 19B Howard, welcome to the green side, Cap Nation member. Remember, the live show today is for the Cap Nation family members, but you'll still have access to all the other prior stuff and the next live show as a member, as a normal Cap Nation member. Josh Hartwell says, here from PP Moss, thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Joe Free says, I would really like a free package today. Nick Martinez says, what's a stimulus check? Never had one. I don't get one either. But I've got a couple family members that were getting $2,400. One got $3,000. I said, what'd you buy with it? He said he bought a lightsaber. I said, what the hell's that? Jalen, Kyle, is there a long-term combo package? There is. There is a combo package that gets you a week of premium plays, a week of my personal play, or it's not a week of my week. It's a year of premium plays, a year of my personal plays, a year of guaranteed Saturdays, and a year of my game of the weeks. And that's the big package. That's the big package. It ends up being like $13 a day. Ends up being $13 a day. Normally, however, I'm going to buck the trend today. I actually was kind of shocked. I didn't get my hands smacked yesterday, or maybe they just didn't realize I did it. Josu says, People Moss Raid. Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as well. Jalen, it's definitely worth it. But yesterday, what I did during the live show, and I'll do it one more day today because I know if I do it after that, because there is no double up sale going on, but if I do it, I know they're going to literally probably get a little frustrated at me. But whatever, I could care less. They ain't going to fire me, that's for sure. But anybody that buys a year or more package today, just like I did yesterday during the live show only, because I'll be honest, I know I upset a couple people yesterday that watched the live show in the archive version, and I told them that I would do it during the live show today. So anybody that purchases a 1 year or above package, it doesn't matter what package it is, premium play, personal play, combo package, UFC package, any 1 year package or more, and I will double it during the live show only. But you got to post in the live show or email me during the live show letting me know that you purchased it. Dr. Franco says Kyle doesn't eat. Believe it or not, I don't. It's just the crap that I do eat. But hey, I did ride the bike the last couple days in a row. Riding that Peloton bike the last handful of days. Finally getting some more time at home to ride it. All right, so we're going to start this breakdown. While you guys get me to 150 likes, I'll start giving away packages. And once Stat Co-op, you like the executive moves? Me too. Me too. Sometimes I'm trying to take the bull by the horns and turn it whatever direction we need it to go. Joe Free, the year packages are more than $240 though. You're getting there. You're getting there. Lance, thank you. I appreciate that from Canada. To everybody tuning in, welcome. Thanks for all tuning in. Adam, if you're watching, I'm checking your account. Checking your account for you. Probably logged in too many times with your cell phone and it thinks that you're sharing. So I just disabled that for you. You can log back in if you're watching. All right. So finally, back to the breakdown is what we're going to be doing today. Kentucky laying that 1.5 minus 127 on the money line. The total is up a tad bit. The total is up a point, up to 50. First half number has a total at 24.5 minus 105. Kentucky laying that half a point minus 127 first half number as well. Mr. Villegas, thank you for joining us. Thanks PP Moss for sending them over. Appreciate it. Only 10 more to go. I know you guys will get me there. By the time this breakdown is done, we will be giving away a package. Multiple packages, excuse me. Kentucky's team total over and under 26, NC State 23.5. First half numbers, Kentucky over 13, NC State just 10.5. That first quarter number, individual team totals, Kentucky over 6.5, minus 130, NC State 3.5. First quarter action, first quarter over 10.5 is plus 105. When you start diving into this one, first of all, the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, you got Kentucky guys 4-6 on the year. Only in 2020 will we have, actually it's 2021 now, but only in the 2020 football season will we have a team that is under 500 playing in bowl games. However, they seem to be successful so far. Kentucky 4-6 straight up, 4-6 against the spread, 4-6 to the over. And then you've got NC State 8-3 straight up after 11 games. They are 7-4 against the spread, 6-4-1 to the over. Jacksonville, Florida game, guys. Andre, when is the next donation day? Not sure just yet. Not sure. But I will always let you guys know when we do the donation day. Definitely going to have to do another one in the near future to kick off the new year right. I would imagine in the next week or two, Andre. When you start diving into the numbers, first of all, you need to take a look at the stats. We've got 4-win Kentucky. 4-win. The games that they did win, they almost covered the spread. They did cover the spread as a 17-point dog when they lost to Georgia. Other than that, they've got wins over Mississippi State, beating them 24-2. They beat Tennessee 34-7. They beat Vanderbilt 38-35, and they beat South Carolina 41-18. StatQuap, we'll be going about the games in the order that they come in. Chewy Chomper says, PP Moss, fam, dropping those likes. Thank you, Chewy. I appreciate that. Thanks again, PP Moss, as well. When you take a look at some of their other losses, they lost to Auburn 29-13. They lost to Ole Miss 42-41. They lost to Missouri 20-10. They lost to Georgia 14-3. They got smoked by Alabama 63-3. And they lost to Florida 34-10. We're going to have to take a look at NC State and try and find out, can old Kentucky hang with them? Frozen screen, thank you. We'll get that fixed. Although it's kind of a flattering frozen screen, folks. All right, that'll be. There you go. NC State, with their losses coming to Virginia Tech, losing 45-24. They lost to North Carolina 48-21. They lost to Miami 44-41. Staring contest go. I win. Taking a look at NC State, their last 2 games did go under the total. Matter of fact, 4 of their last 5 games have also gone under the total. When you start taking a look at the numbers, first of all, Kentucky, they're only averaging 21.7 points per game. However, they had a very strong schedule this year, and they got beat down. They got beat down in their SEC schedule this year. They averaged 4.8 yards a carry, great number there, 187 on the ground. They averaged 39 run plays to 22 passing plays. They're definitely going to try and control the clock. Control time of possession, and control that scoreboard. They averaged 22 passing plays a game, 124 in the air, 5.6 yards a carry. When you take a look at NC State, they're averaging just a smidge over 31 points a game. They average 129 on the ground at 3.5 yards a carry, just enough to be able to establish that play action pass where they're averaging 262 in the air and 8 yards per passing attempt. They will be going up against a Kentucky SEC-style defense that gives up 167 yards a game on the ground. Kentucky has struggled to defend the run, giving up 4.4 yards a carry. But keep in mind that's against the running teams against Ole Miss, where they gave up an absolute shit ton of yardage. Alabama, where they gave up some yardage. Florida, where they gave up some yardage. Georgia, they gave up yards too. Their run defense against the NC State running offense that averages about a handful of plays. Your girl was number 150. Thank you, PP Moss. As soon as we're done with this breakdown, we will start giving away some packages on the website. But remember, don't stop yet. Don't stop yet. Get us to 200 and you guys got something else coming. When you start taking a look Moss definitely showing the love. We appreciate it. Take a look at the rest of the Kentucky defense. They give up 220 in the air, just 7 yards per passing attempt. They are +7 in the turnover department. They win the turnover department today. They are a 10 turnover advantage. There's a 10 turnover advantage for Kentucky here, as NC State is -3 on the turnovers. They average giving up just 29, not just, but they average giving up 29.7 points a game on defense, giving up 4.1 yards per carry, 164 a game on the ground against the likes of Pittsburgh, Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech rolled all over them in their running program. I did say P.P. Moss. M-A-S-S. P.P. Mass. P.P. Mass. P.P. Moss. I guess I was using the Dos Mas Cervezas, the Spanish version of it. P.P. Mass. There we go. I'll get it correct. Joe Free says 200. Let's go, everyone. Smash that like button. We'll get to 200. I know we will. But just so you know, P.P. Mass, I mispronounce everybody's name wrong, generally. And when I do, nothing personal. Wait till you hear me talk about some of these UFC fighters. We butcher the shit out of their names. Pronouncing people's names was definitely not my strong suit. Sometimes it's like a game to me. How bad can I butcher somebody's name? Trey, what's going on? Yeah, you can't even mess with Jeff's last name. You just, the soccer teams, oh, absolutely. I love butchering them. I love butchering them. I'm going to try and butcher some today as well. I know I'm ready for the UFC to get back. Ready for the UFC to get back. All right, so the defense, major advantage, in my opinion, towards Kentucky on this one when it comes to the defensive side of things. Speaking of soccer, that soccer package that comes with the bowl package will be starting up here shortly. Says I've got that thick South Central accent, right? Absolutely. Your entire name is 6 letters long, then I'm going to make it sound like it's 30 letters long, more than likely. Free Big Ass Capper's coffee mug giveaway at 200 likes would be great. We could probably do that. We could probably give away some Cappers Nation coffee mugs. Lord knows we got a lot of them. I know they have a lot of shit to ship, let me tell you. A lot of shit to ship. A lot of shit to ship. Ship to ship. Josh, I agree. Kirk Gray says, I'm all over Kentucky. They want you to take the public dog. James H. says, Texas A&M should crush NC today. North Carolina has zero interest with all the opt-outs. All right, so as far as the Kentucky game goes, we do have a bowl package play on the over. We do have a bowl package play on the over. That is for sure. But you guys get me 30 more, and I will give you a personal play on this one. I do have a personal play on this game as well. But other avenues of this game that I do like, and I did not give this out, as a play to anybody. It wasn't a play to clients or anything like that, but it's kind of like that Ohio State first quarter over that I bet, but I didn't give it out. I like Kentucky's first half team total over 13 points. I think Kentucky's strong enough to get us 2 touchdowns and a couple extra points at a minimum in the first half. They're going to run the ball almost 40 times in the game. All right, they average 61, 62 offensive snaps a game. Nearly 40 of them will be of the running type. They average 4.8 yards per carry. They average just under 190 a game on the ground. Their passing game hasn't been the best, but you have to remember the level of competition that Kentucky has played has definitely been top-notch. They were a 6-point dog to Auburn. They were a 6.5-point favorite to Mississippi. I don't know how. They were a 3.5-point favorite against Mississippi State. They slaughtered them by 22. Held them to just 2 points. They smoked Tennessee. Sorry, George K. They ended up losing to Missouri by 10. They were laying 3. They were a 17-point dog against Georgia. They were a 31-point dog against Alabama, a 23.5-point dog against Florida. K. Diggs says, add it to the board, please. I will add, because it's for you guys, Kentucky's first half team total over 13 to the board. As soon as you guys get us to 200 more likes, not 200 more likes, sorry, get us to 200 total, I'll be giving you guys a personal play on this one for free in the live chat. And as soon as we're done with this on the board, I'm going to start giving away some packages. Ay, ay, ay. TT is team total. Now, you guys can't see the board, can you? You can't see the board. Now, for everybody, if you've ever wanted to try us and you've never had an account at BetOnline before, this is for new accounts only. This is for new accounts only. All right? If you've never been with us before, if you read the front page of our website and you open up an account at BetOnline, click on that link, or the logo. Follow these instructions right here. All right? Follow these instructions right here. You can get 2 days of plays for free. 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays free. Okay? Just got to follow those instructions. PP Mass, as well as a couple others, took advantage of that yesterday. I do that as a token of appreciation for showing the people that sponsor the live show. Manuel, yes, Guaranteed Saturday is up, but you're probably having a problem because you're using your cell phone. So make sure you turn your phone sideways. Scroll down, look for your username. Look for your username. Click that small little box that has 4 windows in it. And then scroll all the way to the bottom, Manuel, and then you'll be able to see it. Bam says it sucks that FanDuel doesn't have the team totals for the halves. Well, take up a little of that money that's in FanDuel and go open up a BetOnline account. It's always good to have multiple books. All right. Now it's time to give away some packages. Gains and games. We'll go on another nice run. Little off day happens. Hold on one second. Okay. We are going to do some giveaways. Mike, it's not instant. You have to follow the instructions, then email in. But yeah, more than likely I'll be able to get to yours today unless I get flooded with 30 signups. All right. Trivia time. Yeah, Robert, I'd seen the thing about the goal revoked. That sucks. They better get me one. They better get me one. Going to be giving away some premium play packages for today. Oh, no, games. I know it wasn't a shot. I know you guys aren't taking a shot. Premium play package giveaway. When I was 15 years old, what was my first car? And go. This should be easy for the people that have been here a long time. For the people that aren't or that aren't new, don't worry. We'll get something that's a little more fair. What was my first automobile? For a premium play package for today. Some of you guys, a Pinto. It was not a Pinto. I've never owned a Mustang. Matthew, Maserati. It was definitely not a Maserati at 15. Ooh, a 440. That'd be nice. Ferrari, no. A stretch limo at 15, yep. A cherry BMW with gold rims. We already have a winner. Matter of fact, we have multiple winners that I'm going to give away to because I know one meant to say it. I know one meant to say it. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. We do have multiple winners because I know one person meant, but they left a letter off, but I knew what they were getting at. And then literally Jay Shependi, and Pat. I did have a 1969 Jeep CJ5. Was my first automobile. Ronald Brown says, was I right with a stretch limo? I had a 1969 Jeep CJ5. So I'm going to give away 3 winners. Pat, yours is in your account now. Jay Shep, I knew what you were getting at with the JEE, and then you put it in, and it actually came in right under Shependi anyways. Jay Shep, what's your username on the website? That way I can get your account activated. Jeff, at first I was going to say there was no way you were trying to do Jeep because the F and the P are on opposite sides of the keyboard, but I am in the giving mood. So because I gave Jay Shepit and he only did JEE and left the P off, even though yours auto-corrected to an F, Jeff, it's in your account already. You've got today's premium play, so it'll be 4 packages. Let me activate all of these. Don't worry, we're going to do some more giveaways. We're going to do some more giveaways. Shependi, it's in your account now. Joe Free, keep playing and you will. Okay. Jay Shep, I had 2 that are very similar usernames, so I wasn't sure, but I found you. Nick says, I was close with Jeep Cherokee. Nope. A Cherokee is nothing like a CJ5, but you got the Jeep part right. Jay Shep, it's in your account there. PB Masters has to be a classic car. I wouldn't say it was classic, but it was an oldie but goodie. And there's one more consolation prize, because even though I drove a Jeep, Sawyer, you said I drove a Buick. Well, I didn't drive a Buick, but when I was 15, my 1969 Jeep CJ5 comes stock and standard from the factory with a Buick 225 Oddfire V6. So technically, I did drive a Buick. So Sawyer, you've got premium plays are in your account as well. So there's 5 packages given away. And remember, when you guys go to look at our picks, if you're on your cell phone and you have multiple packages, make sure you turn your phone sideways. Then scroll down, look for your username. Click that small little box right underneath your username that has 4 little windows in it, and then scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see Guaranteed Saturday or the premium plays under active resources, and you can go back and forth from package to package. So technically at 15 and 16, I did drive a Buick. It was just some Buick motor inside my Jeep. But then again, At 17, I pulled that sucker out and dropped in a 383 stroker. Nice little big small block Chevy in my old Jeep. So it's funny, I still own a Jeep. Actually, I own 2 Jeeps. Still to this day. I've got my 1946, and then I've got my 2015 4-door with the 40-inch tires. My rock crawler. But don't worry, we're going to give away more. But first, I promised you if you guys got me to 200 likes, I would get a free personal play up on the board. So my personal play on the Kentucky-NC State game. I'm rolling with Kentucky, but on the money line. All right? I plan on rolling with Kentucky on the money line. Jeff, you can. 15.5 with a driver's permit. You can drive in the state of California with a learner's permit at 15. Nope, Justice. I was working since the day I was 14 years old. My 14th birthday, was my first legal job, but I was actually working before that. I used to referee hockey at $20 a game at the age of 13. So, no, I've always loved money. I've always had a drive to make money since a young age. It's just something that's been bred in me. I can never have enough. It doesn't matter how much I have, I never have enough. I never have enough toys. I never have enough money in the bank. Can never, ever, ever have enough, in my opinion. But actually, I was driving my dad's Jeep at 10 in the desert. K. Diggs, I wasn't born in 79. I'm not a 70s baby, that's for sure. Might look it, but I'm definitely not a 70s baby. All right, so I am rolling with Kentucky on the money line, the full game money line. I gave it out. It was minus 130. I believe it's down to 1. It's actually back up. It's trending in the upward direction. Literally, since we've been doing this, the line jumped a full point. Anthony says he started umping baseball at 12 or 13. I got to tell you, I made some good money as a kid refereeing hockey. I did $20 a game. Hell, the YMCA paid I think $15 a game for their roller hockey as a kid as well. Is I think what I was making, and ice hockey was either 20 or 25, depending if I was wearing the stripes or not. Sly, and at 13, I was selling pineapples. All right, we're putting that one up on the board. Kentucky money line, gave it out at minus 130. I'll put that one up on the board. So not only do we have their first half team total over 13, but we got the good Kentucky Wildcats. All right, so I'm gonna put a disclaimer underneath, right next to it. All right. Just because they are playing today, and oh man, I can't get this one to get a little bigger. Well, if it doesn't want to get bigger for me, it doesn't want to get bigger. Oh well. All right. If they can't tell that that's football, well then, too bad. So sad, too bad. Damn chair rolling over through the office. Bo Russia, don't let me down. Don't screw me over here. Alrighty. I'm ready to rock and roll. We got more breakdowns to do. Coming up next is the Outback Bowl. J-Rock, your comments are showing. I wasn't paying attention to the comment section, though, but I do see your comments. Can everybody reply that you guys can all see J-Rock's comments? A Willys Jeep. I do own a Willys, a 1946. I did not own a Willys. I did not own a Willys in high school. My Jeep was made by Kaiser in 1969. Kaiser was the manufacturer of the Jeeps from 67, I believe, to 71. Games of Games have worked as a fish tank cleaner at 15, just cleaning tanks before the store opened. Very nice. K Diggs, did I have to walk to school 10 miles in the snow with no shoes? No, I grew up in Southern California. We did not have snow, although it did snow in 1987. We did get a snow day in 1987 in Los Angeles. All right? We did get one snow day in my lifetime. Although I did see that it just snowed, I think last year or the year before, in Santa Clarita. But no, and I always had shoes. I always had shoes. Now, they may not have bought me the Nike Airs or the Reebok Pumps, but I always had shoes as a kid. I think I wore a lot of Converse as a kid. I can't remember. That far back. What kind of shoes I wore. But nope, my mom drove me to school. And then when I was old enough, I drove myself. Games sometimes it doesn't get bigger. Anthony was drinking at 13 when the drivers were drunk and leave the car in the rum shop. So me and my dad had to get go get the cars. Very nice. Oh, you were driving at 13. I thought you said you were drinking at 13. No, driving at 13. Makes sense. Sly says, Kyle ran a protection racket at 16. Whatever got sold on Kyle's streets, Kyle took 20%, right? But Eric says they don't build kids like 80s kids no more. No, they do not. They do not build kids like 80s babies, that's for sure. James H says the Outhouse Bowl. See, J-Rock, everybody sees you. Everybody sees you. Johnny No up in Syracuse, very nice. I've spent some good deal of time up there on Lake Oneida. Not too far from you guys. They're in Syracuse as well as Lake Placid. We used to pass there on our way to, at least a turnoff on our way to Champlain. Kong says Kansas laying 4, hammering it this morning. Good luck, Kong. Right, Jalen? All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do the Outback Bowl. You guys got me 206 likes. I know we're getting close. But I want to do more giveaways. All right, I want to do more giveaways. Johnny knows his best walleye fish around. Let me tell you, I was up at Lake Ontario up in Waddington, New York, and the fresh walleye there that we caught and deep fried was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Give me 1 second. Down and hit the small little box with 4 windows in it located right underneath your username. And then scroll down after clicking that small box with 4 windows in it. I bet you were, Greg. Sounds like a fun place. Shane Johnson says, signed up for a year. The premium plays fantastic, Shane. Absolutely awesome. I'm doubling it right now for you. Mike Scott, okay, as soon as I get off the live show, brother, I will get right to it. Mike, is it a brand new account? It's a brand new account, right? In your email, make sure you include what your account number is with BetOnline. That way they're able to verify it and all. Glad to have you on board for a year. Actually, 2 years, Shane. Glad to have you on board for 2 years. Absolutely awesome. Your account is now good to 1/1/2023. Chido, good morning, my brother. Pickerel. Let me tell you, those are some fun fish to catch. I'd catch them on a chatterbait. They're absolutely a pain in the ass, though, when you're bass fishing. And you think you hook into a nice smallie or a nice largemouth up shallow and you catch the pickerel. Big old long pointy things. Tear up your chatterbaits in a hurry. Did I ever try walleye cheeks? I've never heard of it called as walleye cheeks. Probably, though, just little tiny little pieces of deep fried walleye was just, kind of like popcorn chicken. It was absolutely amazing. Dipped it into like some Pete's Red Hot or some Cholula. It was just absolutely amazing. I'm not a big fish eater, especially fried fish. I like mahi or Alaskan or fresh halibut, or I like orange roughy, but I'm more of a flaky white fish eater. And the first time I tried walleye, believe it or not, for all of our bass fishermen that are out there, I'm friends with some of the guys that are on the tour, well, that were on the Elite Series, but now most of them are on the Major League Fishing Tour. But Kevin Van Dam, Skeet Reese, Fred Rambanis. Fred Rambanis is a very good friend of mine. All those guys. But Kevin Van Dam, Davey Height, for our bass fishermen out there, were the actual cooks of the walleye. And it was fresh caught during their tournament. I went up there to go visit a couple friends. I was fishing a tournament at Oneida, so I drove up there the 4 hours more. Or 3 hours more. It was the best freshwater fish I've ever had. If you guys have never had fresh caught walleye, deep fried, like Roderick says, kind of like popcorn chicken almost, just a little bit bigger. Absolutely amazing. Blaze Town Fences walleye is delicious. $20 a pound at the deli. That's crazy. Yes, Shane. I don't know if you heard me. Thank you. And I just updated it. You now have an extra year. And again, if you guys want to be cool like Shane there, I mean, Shane's cool anyways just because his last name's Johnson, so he gets a free pass on that one. But if you guys want to be cool like him, any 1 year package purchase, it doesn't matter if it's a premium play, my personal play, or UFC, they will be doubled today. Only during the live show, but you got to either email me or you need to message in the live chat so I can double it. Rodair, can we bet on Major League Fishing? Not yet. Not yet. But I would imagine in the near future you can. I actually had I don't know if you guys follow fishing at all or the guys on the Pro Tour, but Boyd Duckett, who is a big partner and one of the main founders of Major League Fishing, I've actually had an extensive conversation with him about getting it booked on some websites or in Vegas. Good to know, Sawyer. It's been a couple years since we've been out there to the upstate area, but we used to come every summer. We used to come every summer. Absolutely love it up there. Robert, thank you for jumping on board 3 days of the premium plays. Mr. Henry, Todd Woodland, Sawyer as well. Anita, Renault, Chad, everybody, Mr. Carter, everybody that jumped on board the Guaranteed Saturday as well. All right, so next, break down the Outback Bowl. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm checking on the status of a game that's no longer on the board. Apparently. Give me 1 second, folks. Checking the status of a game. I'm wondering if we were just COVIDed. That sucks. We were just COVIDed with the Davidson and VCU game. So if you were betting Davidson or VCU, that game is now off the board and canceled, and your bets are refunded, or should be. It was canceled. We had a premium play on that game. William says, hey Kyle, my girl's last name is Johnson. Does that count for anything? As long as it's not my daughter, then absolutely. And my daughter's too young to date. Corey Wilkie says he needs a fade. Well, you're in the right place in the barbershop. Penny, yeah, we got a goal finally. Hopefully they hold on strong for me in my parlay. All right, so we're going to finally get to that Outback Bowl. Done with the Tax Slayer Bowl. Those games are on the board. Next up, the good old Outback Bowl. Ole Miss, Indiana. Ole Miss 4-5, straight up 4-5 against the spread. 6-3 to the over. Indiana 6-1 straight up. 7-0 against the spread. 4-3 to the over. Jeff. Good to know. Good to know. This chat sometimes. Justice, thanks for jumping on board. The Guaranteed Saturday. Give me 1 second, folks. I need to check somebody's account real quick. Remember, if you're using our website and you have multiple packages and you're trying to see both of your packages, they won't ever show up on the same page. You need to make sure you give me 1 quick second. 1 quick second, folks. I screwed up on somebody's account editing it. Oops. And get this sucker fixed. All right. Ready to rock and roll for the Outback Bowl. Popping up the lines for the game. Getting the most accurate and updated lines. This line has already changed. We put out a free play on this one as we discussed earlier. Mississippi was plus 10. It's back down to 9. Ole Miss. We put out a daily free play in the daily free play video on this one. This morning when we first went live, it was plus 10. And I hope you guys all paid attention and bet it at plus 10. Because it's back down to plus 9 total on this one, up to 68. Ole Miss a plus 278. Moneyline underdog first half, Ole Miss plus 5.5. Indiana laying 5.5 total, over and under 34. Team total points, Ole Miss down to 28.5. Indiana 37.5. Ole Miss's first half points 13.5. Indiana 19.5. Dr. Franco, you must be really, really delayed because yours actually showed up a long time after mine with the Jeep. And you're watching way behind us because we talked about the Jeep like 40 minutes ago. Moose says, teasing Kentucky and Ole Miss, yes, sir. I kind of like that. I kind of like that teaser right there. When you start diving into this game, first of all, let's take a look at some of these numbers for each team. You know, Ole Miss has got their 4 wins. Indiana was nearly perfect this year. They did lose to Ohio State 42-35. That part does scare me, the fact that they hung strong with Ohio State 42-35. They ended up losing. They covered the 20.5 points that they were getting. That game went over the total in that game. Their last 2 games have gone under. 3 of their last 4 games have gone under as well. However, when they played Penn State, they beat them 36-35. I do believe Ole Miss could hang with Penn State. No doubt about it. More than likely beat them. They should be able to beat them. They would definitely beat Rutgers, who Indiana beat 37-21. They'd beat Michigan, who they beat 38-21, because everybody should be able to beat Michigan. They'd be able to beat Michigan State, who Indiana beat 24-0. Ohio State would definitely put the beat down on Ole Miss, no doubt about it. Wrote Eric, what's for breakfast? I think Ole Miss would hang with Maryland, who Indiana beat 27-11. And I think it would be a quality game against Wisconsin, who Indiana barely beat 14-6. Give me 1 second, folks. So for the people that are emailing in asking, do you get a makeup pick because the premium play in the VCU and Davidson game was canceled? No, we don't just make up games just to give you guys a game because one gets canceled. If one game gets canceled, if we have another play, we'll put it out later for you guys. But we don't just magically go back to the drawing board and say, oh, shit, we've got 4 premium plays today. One just got canceled. We better just find something to give these guys. We'll never do that. We'll never do that. Chad Moeller, what's going on, sir? Thank you. Says, good, Kyle, good morning. I couldn't tune in until after you started. I came in right when you were talking about the bowl game package play, but that wasn't on the board that I last saw. Is that play for us? The only thing that I gave out is I gave out Kentucky on the money line, as well as the Kentucky first half team total over 13. And then we have Mississippi State plus 10. Anthony says, I love the bowl game picks for today. I absolutely love them. I'll be honest, yesterday was our first day of not winning in the bowl package. Out of every day that we've had the bowl package, yesterday was the first day we did not have the bowl package. Dr. Franco, you're entitled to your opinion. If you think a pick is bad, by all means, don't bet it. Don't bet it. Ronald, thank you. Glad to have you back on board as well, brother. Please drive the truck safe, brother. Safe travels to wherever you're headed. But Anthony, yeah, I love the bowl plays. We're going to wrap up that bowl package with the games today with a nice big 3-0 sweep for everybody. Les says, what's for breakfast? Kentucky with a side of Ole Miss. Roderick, you're making me hungry. Pancake, sausage, and hash browns. Yum. Princess Chachi, Kyle, just throw a dart. Make a pick and make up a game. Absolutely, right? Whew. Throw a lawn dart. We're taking Ole Miss, baby, plus the 10. All right, take a look at the numbers. Ole Miss averaging 40.7 points a game in a loaded SEC conference. They're averaging 218 yards a game on the ground, 4.6 yards per carry. They're averaging 10.7 yards per passing attempt at 345 yards a game. Dr. Franco says, sell some of your Bitcoins because it's going to drop. Bitcoin is continuing to rise, baby. I seen we're at nearly 31,000 a little bit ago. Raymond, thank you, sir. Thanks for jumping on board the premium plays as well. You're going to love them. Indiana on offense. They're averaging 30.1. 30.1 points per game. They're averaging 2.9 yards a game. So it's 2.9 yards a game. 2.9 yards per rushing attempt and 100 yards a game. 100 yards a game on the ground running the ball. They're averaging 2.58 yards. 2.5. Man, I'm all messed up this morning. 258 yards a game in the air at 7.3 yards per passing attempt. The thing with Indiana is their defense. They have been creating turnovers exceptionally well. They are plus 10 on turnovers. They have a 17 turnover advantage, which is the one thing that I do not like in this game. The one thing that I don't like about Ole Miss in this situation, that I am taking Ole Miss. I bet them at plus 9. I bet them at plus 10. The only thing that I don't like in this game is the turnovers that Ole Miss creates. They're -7 on turnovers, as well as the plus 10 that Indiana is. A 17 turnover advantage is huge. Absolutely huge. Before we jump into their defense, how high do I think Bitcoin will get? Chase Yep, man, who flipping knows, man? They're 50K, 100K. I don't see it coming. Unless some whales come in and start selling hundreds of millions of dollars to tank it. How high do they get it? How high? I mean, I own a decent amount of Bitcoin. I wish I owned a hell of a lot more, though. Let me tell you. I wish I owned a hell of a lot more. Sebastian says, Ole Miss quarterback turns the ball over a lot. He does. They're -7 on turnovers. That 17 turnover advantage is one thing that I don't like. However, I'm not letting it stop me from taking Ole Miss plus the 10. I think the 10 is a gimme. Gains and games, his regulation will make it 200K. It'd be crazy. Ole Miss gives up 5.4 yards per carry. 211 yards a game. What time is it? What time is what? What time is it here? What time is it there? What time is it everywhere? Here a clown, there a clown, everywhere a clown. Scott says Indiana opened up at a -7, jumped to 9.5, betting public. Mississippi 58%. Sebastian, you have Ole Miss plus 8. Would you still play it? Yeah, probably. I think they keep it a very competitive game. Here's the thing, though. Bet Online, they're back up to a 9.5 point favorite. They're plus 9.5 right now on Bet Online. Oh, Mr. Pim wants to know what time is it on the Rolex. Well, Rolex time, where I'm at, says it's 9:02. 9:02? 9:02. And we've been live for 2 hours. Rolex time says 9:02. 9:02. Gains and games, I agree. I agree on the other crypto. All right, so take a look at the defense. Ole Miss, they've got a giant hole, and it's in their run game. Ole Miss can't stop a run if their life depended on it. They give up 211 yards a game on the ground, 5.4 yards per carry. But keep in mind, that's against the likes of Florida, Kentucky, Alabama, Auburn, Vandy, South Carolina, LSU, teams that like to run the ball. Good thing for them today. Indiana can't run worth a shit. They average 2.9 yards per carry. Now maybe they're able to exploit that Ole Miss front line that has given up those 5.4 yards per carry. Maybe they will be able to. Brian says course time says 10:03. Mr. Cashington's Rolex. Somebody asked me about it yesterday, so I figured I'd wear it today. I got a few of them. Edward says G-Shock time. Now, Indiana's defense, they give up 19.4 points a game. 19.4 points per game. They give up 4 yards a carry at 136 yards a game on the ground. They give up 226 yards a game in the air at 6.8 yards per passing attempt. And as I said, the only thing that concerns me in this game is the turnovers. The turnovers. It's a 17 turnover advantage for Indiana as Ole Miss is -7 in the turnover game and Indiana's +10. That aspect makes me emphasize a little bit of caution. But I do like it. Joe Free says, I'm glad you wore the Rolex, the Rolly today. Show the clowns what's up. Right? Brian says, I'm on my way to a Rolex with a Cap Nation help. Absolutely. I'll tell you one thing. Buying a Rolex is addicting. I get it. It's a watch. I'm not a very materialistic thing. Yeah, I wear a lot of Travis Matthews shit, which is expensive clothing. But as far as jewelry goes, I don't wear a necklace. I mean, I wear my wedding ring. Other than that, I don't wear any jewelry. I wear a watch. And once you get your first Rolex, you're like, damn, that's cool. Damn, look at that. I mean, look at those diamonds in there. You're like, damn, look at those. Look at that bezel. That's nice. But once you buy one, and then you start seeing the other models, and you're like, man, I really want that one. I really want that one. So then you buy another one. Then all of a sudden you see a special edition come out like the Air King. And the Air King was cheap. I own an Air King. It was $7,500. It's actually the cheapest Rolex that I have. It's badass. It's black with this like emerald green writing and bezel on it and emerald green hands. And you're like, oh man, I really like that one. And you're like, man, I really want one with a little gold in it. Next thing you know, you buy another and another and another. And then the wife goes, well, how much did you pay for that one? Well, baby, I got a great deal on it. I found it at a pawn shop. Found it at a pawn shop. It was a smoking deal. Deal of a century. They must not have knew it was It was brand new. I got it for $2K, but yet it cost you $22K. They're addicting. They're addicting. Once you buy one and you get in the game, they're definitely addicting. And you never buy a battery. That is a fact. Never buy a battery. However, every 6 years, you're supposed to send that sucker back, pay them like $600 or $700 for them to they take it apart, clean it, refurbish it, make sure everything is good. I've never done that on any of mine, but I take them in for cleaning every now and then, though. When we go to Jared or one of the jewelry stores, I take it in for cleaning. That way, just to get, oh, this one needs to be cleaned. It's not very shiny. Who was it that asked, what kind is this Oyster Perpetual Date Just? But with the diamonds on the inside. The diamonds for the numericals. Canes and Games says $5 per battery a year at 50 years, right? Right? John Cure, yep. There are a handful of opt-outs for Ole Miss. Very aware of every single one of them. Very aware of them. All right, so Ole Miss plus the 10 is what I'm on, or it's actually plus 9.5 right now. I would imagine the public, before this game goes off, guys, at 10:30, I would imagine this one goes even higher. I would imagine it gets back to 10, so if you're on the fence about waiting, I would bet it, I would wait to bet it, but we did put it out as a daily free play earlier. Put that back up on the board. I like the Ole Miss hoe. I like that. An Ole Miss hoe. How do you take plus 10 and turn it to a hoe? That's the question of the day. How do you take plus 10 and turn it to a hoe? You went out right. You went out right, and then you're a hoe. All right, so I want to give away more packages. All right, we've already activated 4 premium play accounts. You guys have 220 likes. I promise you, out of the 224 people here, there are at least 30 people in here that have not hit the thumbs up button. All right, that have not hit the thumbs up button. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up button, do it now. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. All right? Hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell. Once you guys get me to 250, I've got something else special for you. All right? We're going to be giving away more packages. I want to give away more packages, but I need you guys to help me. Give a big thumbs up in the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you don't miss a beat on anything that we do. Remember, guaranteed Saturday, it's 50% off. Enter the promo code 2021 and we'll take it'll instantly take 50% off guaranteed Saturday. It's guaranteed to win or you'll get the next one free. You need to be signed up by 4 p.m. Eastern Time for guaranteed Saturday. 4 p.m. Eastern Time for guaranteed Saturday. Princess Chacha says, let's turn the 8 thumbs down into up. You know, it is what it ain't. It ain't what it is. We're always going to have the thumbs downers. Toronto European says, thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are 11 away. We're going to give away more packages. As well, remember, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have a YouTube exclusive members only live show. This is for the YouTube Cappers Nation family memberships. So if you have the regular Nation membership, you're going to want to upgrade to the family membership. It's $14.99 a month or $9.99 for the lower one. However, today's live show is the second live show of the week, so that one is available to the Nation family members. So hit that join button right down below. You guys will see it. There's a join button right down below. Or in the link I just posted, it says join here. Click that. Become a YouTube exclusive member right here on YouTube. You get exclusive videos. There's a live show today. There's also a video for tomorrow. Mike Smith says, Kyle, I've been trying to upgrade it and it will not allow me. I have repeated it over and over, but can't do it. I don't know. I don't do it on my side. But if I just go off of what everybody tells me to, what does it tell you, Mike Smith, on what you can or cannot do? But make sure you guys come join us in the family live chat. It's going to be an absolute fun time. Now, we don't go live for like a crazy amount of time. 30 minutes to an hour. Although last time we had so much fun, we were live for an hour and a half. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun last time. Mike Smith, it should allow you to. It should definitely allow you to. That's for sure. Prince Chacha says, thumbs down doesn't make sense. If you don't like, then don't watch. Kyle's providing knowledge and his opinion. If you don't like his picks, then don't bet it. I agree, but, we're going to get... We're going to get, the naysayers and the negative, no matter what we do. Igor won't let you upgrade either. That's weird. Upgrade is not working. What I would try doing is I would try logging out and then logging back in. I would try logging out, then logging back in and seeing if that allows you to. Because it should allow you to. And for everybody that wants to upgrade, I want you guys to be able to upgrade. To have that family membership. Yeah, Edward, hoping they hold on strong. Anthony says we were at 250. 249 on my screen. Mike Smith says, I get all the way through it and asked me to verify my ID by logging into my email account. I put the password in and everything stays the same. Prince Chacho, I had the same issue last night. I tried to upgrade, no luck. Well, that's disappointing. That I don't know. That I don't know when it comes to that side. Remember, it's all in beta and it's all new. Alrighty. Juan says, I hope I'm not being negative. Danny Lopez says, are you guys on your phone? I upgraded mine this morning. Danny, what are... Danny, were you using a computer? Brian says, overload on upgrades, right? PB Mass says, do it on a computer or laptop. It's better, Mike, if you're on an iPhone, open it in a browser. Thomas G, upgraded membership to Cap Nation family. Thank you, sir. See, it does work. Eliezer, it's possible. I haven't looked in a minute, but it's possible. Maybe they got COVIDed. Let me check. Let me check. No, I think you'll probably get a fair line. I think you'll get a fair line. Mr. Cashington's. I heard something about that. Rio C tried using your computer. That I don't know. But Juan, no, I don't think you did anything wrong. I didn't see any. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, Juan. You know, it don't matter if you agree with me or you don't agree with me on a game. You're entitled to your opinion, brother. Nobody will ever knock you for what game you like or you don't like. You know what I mean? Nobody will ever knock you for a game that you like or you don't like, no matter what. That I will always make sure. Everybody's entitled to their difference of opinions here. All right, so we got to over 250. Time to give away some more packages. You know what that means? Trivia time. Trivia time. The next goal should be 300. I know you guys can get me to 300. All right, so we're going to have a little fun. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right, so first trivia question for another. Danny Lopez says I had to go on the Cappers page. So you had to go on the Cappers Direct YouTube page. Then he had to click on See Perks, click the settings button, and it gives you a choice to upgrade. Juan, we appreciate you being here. Please do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up as well as hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss a beat from, we put out daily free plays and a daily free play video to a live show every single day. Again, here's the link. Takes you right to the join page. All right, so frozen screen, we'll get that fixed, and we're going to do another giveaway right now because we have some more. But I want to give away some more packages. All right, so who was the first Scott says 209 watching, 250 thumbs up. See what happens, Scott, is it's not the same 209 people. We've actually had, believe it or not, 2,486 playbacks as of right now. 2,491. So people come and go. A lot of people come and go. We've actually had over almost 2,500 people come and go, but for the most part, I'd have to say there's probably 120, 150 of you guys are probably the same. But for the most part, actual views, we're at 2,491 as of right now. Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. Tim, the line is actually flipped. Bo Russia with the win and the parlay winner. Yeah, Gains and Games, we've got over 1 million views. We hit 1 million a while ago. Justice says, who gives an F? But thank you, Kyle. People come and go. We're actually at 2,503 views as of right now. I can see the views, the concurrent viewers, the likes. I can see that we have 4 new members. I can't see the subscribers until after the live show. It'll tell me how many subscribers. I can tell you that Duke is a new member. Danny Lopez upgraded. Lars is a new member. Marie Tun is a new member. PP Mass is a new member. 19B Howard is a new member. Thomas G upgraded. I can see all the stuff that has happened during the live show. But yeah, Kentucky is not an underdog anymore. If you would have bet it yesterday or 2 days ago, you could have had an underdog number. But as of right now, no mas on that one. Back to trivia. Back to trivia. But here. Yes, the one thing we don't discuss is politics, religion, and how much money is in your bank account or not in your bank account. Give me 1 second, folks. All right, which NFL team has Justice says, Kyle, stop making up those fake tickets. Which NFL team has lost 4 Super Bowls in consecutive seasons? Just remember, I'm the only live show that has actually logged into his betting account ever and bet 100% live with you guys. Me. This guy. This guy. This guy. We've got plenty of winners. We've got plenty of winners. We've got plenty of winners. Google has treated you guys very nicely. But remember, it's he or she who guesses first on my screen. Ron Primus, you come in first, sir. Premium plays are now in your account for today. Please go log into your account. You have access to all the premium plays for today. Next up on my screen, Matt Bailey, sir. You are next. You get premium plays for today. They're in your account. Edward, thank you for all your help. You come in third as a consolation prize. You get a round of applause. No, I'm just kidding. You get premium plays too. Premium plays are in your account too as we speak. There's 3 more winners. Manuel says follow Kyle's Twitter. We definitely appreciate it when you do. At CapNationKyle. Edward says, I hope abbreviations don't count. You guys crack me up. Yes, Scott, 9 people at 826. That's why I say the first on my screen. J Shep hits the applause sound. We could definitely do that one. Round of applause for free packages. Stack Wop, can I pick you? Only if you guess correctly. Just like we don't rig elections, myself personally, we don't rig the giveaways. Glad to have you back, Road Eric. You missed a nice little giveaway. The top 3 we're giving away there. Don't worry, we'll probably have another one. All right, we'll probably have another one. Mike Smith, some have upgraded. Some have upgraded. There's been a few upgrades. Robert Mueller, that's why my screen is the real time, yours is delayed. And to be honest, your screen doesn't matter. The only screen that matters is mine. The only screen that matters is mine. But in order to show that I'm being 100% truthful, there's a screenshot of my screen, and this is why I always say your screen doesn't matter. It doesn't. What matters is what shows up on my screen, because you all have all different internet connection, and what shows up on your screen does not matter. Only thing that matters is what shows up on my screen. And here you go. And then we'll get back to the breakdowns. As you can see, oh, hold on, wrong screen. That's weird, hold on. It didn't take that one. Give me 1 second. Oh, it completely shifted when I took the screenshot. Hold on. Here we go. This should work now. Let's see here. I believe that was yesterday's screenshot from yesterday's live chat. Here we go. Here's the one from the Bills. As you can see on my screen, Ron first, Matt second, Edward third, and then everybody coming in after that. Joe Free says, I think I'm behind. I saw 25 Bills questions. Before the end of the question, you might want to fast forward. Aaron says, no need to prove anything. You know, I've had a couple people question me on the giveaways before, Aaron, so I always want to make sure that people don't think that I'm playing favorites or anything like that. Because that's one thing that I don't do is I definitely don't play favorites when it comes to that. Chad says I made the wrong screen. That was yesterday's screenshot. Mike Smith says, lucky that screen share was chief rated, right? Right? But thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. Never as you were close, brother. See, Dr. Franco's real far behind. He's just at the Swatch Watch. Non-members win. We had to have both days sign up and create new memberships. Thomas Ryan needs an internet handicap being 11 time zones away, right? All right, so time to jump into it. We've got more bowl game breakdowns to go. Next one, the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. Yes, can somebody go back in time and save Dr. Franco? He needs to fast forward. Dr. Franco is always like 20 minutes behind us. He's going to be upset about the contest, right? He's going to think he's the only one guessing the bills. It says it on my screen first. All right, the Fiesta Bowl. I attended it last year between Clemson and Ohio State. I am so bummed I can't attend the Fiesta Bowl this year. No fans allowed in attendance. Oregon, Iowa State facing off. You've got the Ducks 4-2, finished second place in the Pac-12 North. They got an secondary bid into the Pac-12 championship due to Washington losing their bid due to COVID. They went and played my Trojans and embarrassed them. And here they are in a bowl game, although the Trojans did opt out like a bunch of pansies out of playing in the bowl games. I feel so bad for those kids. Gino, I feel so bad for your son if you're watching. Iowa State 8-3 against this, 8-3 straight up. 6-5 against the spread, 4-6-1 to the over. Edward, I can't see your username. But what I can see, or what I can do is I can have it resend your sign-up information, which it just did right now. It just resent you your sign-up information. Nathan says PlayStation 5s for everybody. We're not picking on the good doctor. He's just a little behind us. Mike Smith upgraded. Mike Smith, tell us how you upgraded, sir. How did you upgrade to the Cap Nation family membership? See, folks, it's possible. Yeah, J-Rock, they should let you walk around. You have to stay in the fenced areas. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Game was great, too. Game was great, too. All right, so you got Oregon, Iowa State. Chad says, looking forward to the Cap Nation family show later. Mike Smith says, just figured out quick purchase was not enabled in my settings. So please do us a favor, Mike. Tell the chat, how do you enable your quick purchase? How do you enable? We'd love to know. Apparently, you need to enable your quick purchase in your settings. Mike Z, thanks for jumping on board the 3 days of premium plays. Glad to have you back with us, brother. Chris as well, thanks for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. Glad to have you back with us as well. Remember, anyone, and we're not going to be live for much longer. We're only going to be live for about 30 minutes longer. But for everybody, or anyone, excuse me, during the live show, up to 5 minutes after the live show, anybody that purchases a 1-year membership, premium plays, my personal plays, combo package, or UFC, all 1-year memberships are being doubled if you email me or you post in the live chat that you purchased them. So here's your chance to get a 2-for-1. Louis upgraded the membership to the Cap Nation family. Glad to have you on board the family, Louis. All right, taking a look at the numbers. First of all, Oregon. They played Stanford. They beat them 35-14. They played Washington State laying 10. They beat them 43-29. They played UCLA. They were laying 18. They barely got by them, beating them 38-35. And that's when it all went downhill. I rode them against Oregon State, and they screwed me over. Not only were they laying 13, but they lost by 3, 41-38. Then we rode them again against Cal. There's no flipping way they lose to Cal laying only 8.5. It's okay. Put them in a teaser. Put them in a teaser. Oregon will be just fine against Cal. Nope. They lose 21-17. Princess Chachu, how do you upgrade? You need to have your quick purchase, as Mike said, enabled in your chat, or in your settings, excuse me. He says, quick purchase was not enabled in my settings. So then they screwed us. And then they are playing my USC Trojans. They're a 3-point dog. And they screw me again on USC. 3 straight ass screwings by Oregon. Not this time, folks. It ain't happening this time. Iowa State. They started out the year sloppy. They lost to the Ragin' Cajuns. They lost to Louisiana Lafayette in a 17-point beatdown. They were laying 13. They lost by 17. 31-14. The old Ragin' Cajuns stuck it to them. So for everybody that wants upgrade membership information, Mike Smith just says, click membership on the main screen. On the main Cappers page, excuse me. On the main Cappers Direct YouTube page, click on membership. Then click on the user icon in the upper right-hand corner. Choose settings, then billing, and then payment. You just have to enable quick purchase by entering your password. Thank you, Mike. I'm actually screenshotting that and copying and pasting that. I'm going to save that because somebody else is going to ask me and I don't want to have to type that all out. So thanks, brother. I appreciate that for helping us out. Somehow, some way, it'll let me. There we go. Got it copied and pasted. Princess Chachu upgraded to the Cap Nation family. Thank you, Princess Chachu. Look at that. Look at that Mike Smith helping everybody out here. So after the humiliating embarrassment Iowa State suffered, I'm sure Jeff was laughing when they lost to the Ragin' Cajuns. They played TCU and they beat them 37-34. Then they played Oklahoma and they stunned everybody, beating them 37-30. Then they played Texas Tech and they beat them 31-15. They ran into an Oklahoma State team that was ready to play. Oklahoma State was ready to throw some down, and they ended up losing Oklahoma State 21-24. They played Kansas in a big bounce back. They were laying 27. They won by 30. They were playing Baylor laying 14. They won by 7, 38-31. They played Kansas State laying 13.5, and they smoked the snot out of them 45-0. They played Texas. They were laying 1.5. They covered the spread, winning by 3, 23-20. They played West Virginia. They were laying 6. Hell, West Virginia only scored 6. They beat them 42-6 in a very embarrassing loss for the West Virginia Mountaineers. All right, they played Oklahoma one more time. They were catching 5. They ended up losing 27-21. Alex says he bet his house, his mortgage, and his baby mama's mortgage all on Iowa State today, laying the points. Mike Smith, I appreciate you telling everybody how. When you start taking a look at the numbers, Oregon and their high-flying offense, they're averaging 33.7 points per game. 36 running plays to 27 passing plays. They're averaging 4.9 yards per carry, 180 a game on the ground. They average 249 in the air, 9.2 yards per passing attempt. Dual threat, it don't matter. They can run the ball. They can pass the ball. They will put up some points. Iowa State. But how are they going to fare against an Iowa State defense? We're going to take a look at that here in a minute. Iowa State, on the other hand, they averaged 32.8 points a game. They had a tough schedule. They had a very successful season. Just a 3-loss season on the year for Iowa State. They're averaging 5.3 yards a carry, 192 a game on the ground. How are they going to fare against Oregon's defense that gives up 4.2 yards a carry and 160 a game on the ground? I think they'll be able to run the ball. They average 249 in the air, 8 yards per passing attempt, and 249 in the air. They average 36 run plays to 31 passing plays. Roderick Turner says, yes, those Ducks will win. Look what they did to USC. No offense, Kyle. Right, Mike? All right, so Iowa State. When you take a look at them on defense, they give up just 21.8 points a game. They give up 105 yards a game on the ground, 3.2 yards a carry. They give up 238 in the air, 7.5 yards per passing attempt. Hold on one second. All right. Juan says the run game is key for Iowa. I do agree. The run game is definitely going to be key. Both teams love to run the ball. J-Rock says Ducks are going to drown today. When you take a look at Oregon on the defense, they give up 27.3 points a game. They give up 4.2 yards a carry at 160 a game on the ground. They give up 250 in the air at 6.9 yards per passing attempt. Both teams are in negative turnover numbers. -5 for Oregon. -1 for Iowa State. As far as this game goes, when you start taking a look, at this game, first of all, I got to refresh my live odds because they completely disappeared on me. When you start taking a look at this one, first of all, Iowa State, that line is up to 5.5. That thing was 4.5 last night, then 5 this morning, 5.5 as of right now. Plus 185 for the Ducks. Over and under set at 57.5 on this one. As far as this one goes, we do have a bowl package play on the side. But as far as the total goes, Igor says, yes, give commission to Mike, 3 days of premium plays. Mike says, Kyle, should I should get a commission. Guys, crack me up. Your commission is you get access to the live show. Actually, no, Mike. What is your username on the website? Let me know what your username is. I will give you today's premium plays for free if you don't already have them. Therefore, we've given away 8 packages today, and you did help everybody in the chat, which is definitely very thankful that you did. That way people are able to. Alrighty, so as far as the total on this one goes, Prince Josh says Mike should get a free play for the day. He's going to get free premium plays. Just got to let me know what the username is on the site to activate. Jones, what's going on? I do appreciate the help. Do appreciate the help. Actually, I believe it. I think I got it, Mike. I think I found you. I think I found you. Mike wants to know if y'all are hiring. We might be hiring some other people later on in the year. Mike, you're good to go. Premium plays on the house today. All right, so as far as the total on this one goes, first of all, don't forget, if you're betting the plays that we already gave out, Kentucky first half team total over 13, Kentucky money line minus 130. Let's go over those real quick over the board because those games are getting ready to start. Let me flash the board for you guys. As well as Ole Miss plus the 10. They're actually back to plus 9 right now. That line can't make up its mind. That game can't make up its mind. Give me 1 second, folks. Just making sure that I've bet everything that we've given out so far. Ole Miss to 8.5 as of right now. The money is pouring in on Ole Miss. The first quarter over 14 is minus 127. I cannot lie, I do have a little parlay on the first 2 games, first quarter overs, over 10.5 and over 14. I did do a little parlay on both. Little parlay, little $300 parlay. Pays like $800 and change. Kentucky now laying 3. As far as the total on this one goes, gandering at a couple opportunities as far as the total goes. Now, I do like the over 57.5. I do lean towards the over 57.5 on this one. Okay? Being honest with you guys. I don't have a dollar on it. J-Rock says, do the janitors there get free premium plays? We actually have a cleaning company that comes in and cleans, but I'm sure they could get them if they wanted to. Adam Gase get fired Monday. Adam Gase is getting fired tomorrow. From what I've heard, he's already been informed that Sunday will be his last day. So technically, probably Monday he'll have to clean out his office. But yeah, I already seen something that he was already informed that he will be let go on Monday. They graciously let him finish out the season. All right, so as far as this one goes, Rod Eric says, Kyle has Google knowledge of college football. I'd hire him if I owned the Longhorns. At least give him an interview. Thank you. I appreciate that. I could definitely do better than Adam Gase did up for the Jets. Oh, man, Adam Gase to the USC. Oh, I'd probably become a Bruins fan. Oh, yeah, Mike, I definitely gave it to the wrong person. Hold on. I gave it to the wrong person. Oops. There's a few of you. That's right. That's right. That's right. And thank you, Mike, for being on the Guaranteed Saturday. Remember, make sure you turn your cell phone sideways if you're using your cell phone. That way you'll be able to access premium plays that are in your account now. We need Urban Myers at USC. It's the only answer. It's the only answer to our hopes. All right, so as far as the Oregon game goes, I like the over. I liked it when the total was a tad bit less, but 57.5, I still like. I still like that. However, if Bitcoin up to 32,759, holy shit, it just does not stop. It just does not stop. As far as this game goes, first of all, if the Iowa State team total for the first half drops to 14 or lower, I will bet. It's at 14.5 right now. I won't bet it at 14.5. If it drops to 14 or lower, I will bet Iowa State's first half team total, but it's not going to. I don't anticipate it to. But if it drops to 14 or lower, I will bet it. I think Iowa State's team total over 31.5 is in play. The first quarter is over 13. I like it. Mike Smith says the Bitcoin crash is going to be epic. I don't want to even think about the stories that will come out of it. For all the people that are buying now, yeah, I can imagine. I actually have one coin that is owed to me that's being sent to me by someone. And I've already got a decent amount of it. But I can't imagine it'll crash. But I'm sure it'll take a drop somewhere. It'll take a dip somewhere. It always does. And then it'll go right back up to where it's at now or higher. Yeah, the Ole Miss number is insane. The way that line is fluctuating. But I do like Iowa and Oregon first quarter over 13. And I like Iowa's team total over 31.5. All right. I do like Iowa's team total over 31.5. I'm going to put up on the board the first quarter over because that's what I'm betting. So Iowa first quarter over. I'm still amazed. Kentucky at a 3.5-point favorite. That line has changed. The Ole Miss line keeps changing by the minute. By the minute. Crazy. All right, so I'm going to get that Oregon, Iowa State first quarter over. Thomas G says all the sharps watching your show and moving the line, right? Be smart if they did. By the way, that's all football that's up on the board. All football up on the board. Yeah, Bitcoin up another 5.36% in the last 3 hours, skyrocketing. Alrighty. Steve Sarkisian going to Texas most likely. That will be a good pickup for him. That will be a good pickup for him. As long as he keeps his hand off the bottle and he, limits the booze, I think he'll be all right. Remember, another live show in 2 hours from now. So we're going to hurry up and do the last breakdown. The Orange Bowl, the Capital One Orange Bowl, guys. North Carolina 8-3 straight up, 5-6 against spread, 6-5 to the over. Texas A&M 8-1 straight up, 5-4 to the against the spread, and 4-5 to the over. Everybody seems to be on North Carolina on this one. Texas A&M not getting much love when it comes to this game. First of all, taking a look at the strength of schedule, their only loss was to Alabama, losing 52-24. North Carolina, and their 3 losses, they lost to Florida State 31-28. They lost to Virginia 44-41. And they also lost to Notre Dame 31-17. Chad, no, he won't coach a championship game. I doubt it. Maybe. They said it's not official. The hire's not official yet. So Sark may coach the championship game. But keep in mind, the same thing happened when Lane Kiffin left for Florida Atlantic. And old Sark took over. They ended up losing that one. But Sark's a good coach. He's got a good head coaching resume. He did a lot of great things up in Washington as well. Remember, if you're wanting to purchase the 1-year membership and get the double up, your opportunity to do that is running thin. 5 minutes after, all purchases must be made within 5 minutes after turning off the live show. If you and email me or message in the live chat if we're still live, I will double all 1-year memberships that are purchased today. Taking a look at Texas A&M. They had a nice beatdown over Vandy. Nice beatdown. They did beat Florida 41-38. They beat Mississippi State. And old coach Mike Leach. They beat Arkansas, South Carolina. They beat LSU 20-7. They beat Auburn 31-20. They beat Tennessee 34-13. When you take a look at the numbers, North Carolina, high-flying offense, averaging 43 points a game. They average 249 a game on the ground, 6 yards per carry. They average 10.4 yards per passing attempt at 308 yards a game on average in the air. Texas A&M, they average 31.7 points a game. They average just 203 a game on the ground. Just 203, right? 5.4 yards per carry. They average 234 in the air. 7.6 yards per passing attempt. On the defensive side of things, North Carolina giving up just a hair over 28 points a game. Just over 4 touchdowns a game. They give up 4.1 yards per carry. 148 a game in the... 148 a game on the ground. 7.4 yards per passing attempt. 248 in the air is what they give up. They're -1 on turnovers. As far as Texas A&M goes, they give up 3.3 yards per carry. 92 yards a game on the ground. 224 in the air, 7.2 yards per passing attempt is what they give up. They are +5 in the turnovers. A 6 turnover advantage for Texas A&M, the 5th-ranked team, which was left out of the playoffs. As far as this side goes, first of all, full disclaimer, we have a bowl package play on the side on this game. As far as the total goes, we do not have an official play on the full game total. But I'm going to be honest, more than likely later on, North Carolina does have a very few key players out. That is a fact. That is a fact. Sam Howell, the quarterback for NC State, is going to lead the charge. Michael Carter, Javonte Williams, both running backs that combined for almost 2,400 yards and 28 rushing touchdowns on the year. They are both out for North Carolina. North Carolina's 2-star running backs are both out. They both opted out. Tar Heels are going to have to rely on the wide receivers and their quarterback. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Remember, you have until 4 p.m. to get on board. Guaranteed Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It is 50% off if you enter the promo code 2021. And remember, the members-only live show for Cap Nation family members, for Cappers Nation family members, is at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't miss out there. You can be a YouTube member and get exclusive access to members-only live shows, members-only videos. And keep in mind, we'll have another Cap Nation family member-only video tomorrow as well. So we have a video tomorrow, but the live show today in less than 2 hours. But as far as the total on this one goes, I do like the over 65. I don't have an official play on it, but I may later. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. If I end up betting the over on this one, I will post a copy of my ticket on Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, I almost said on Titter. On Twitter, take the time out. Go follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. That way you do not miss a beat. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button. Do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up. If you haven't given us a thumbs up yet, please do. We're 27 away from 300. We greatly appreciate it when you do. And hit that join button. Come join us on the green side. Air Fryer Nation, baby. Air Fryer Nation. Mike Smith says, guys, all of you that are green already, upgrade to family. It costs you an extra $5 a month. The plays that you will get will more than cover it. Definitely agree on that one. Definitely going to be a big day today. Johnny No, I feel a big day today. Let's start it off with a win. We're going to. Thomas G is on Titter as well. I'm on the Titters tonight. All right, folks, enjoy your day. I apologize for not getting into any college hoops today, but we will on the next live show as well. So it's going to be a fun day today. Make sure you guys get on board if you want to get on board. If not, bet what we've already put out. Me Mom absolutely coming up. Especially thank you for saying please. Definitely appreciate it. And remember, one thing that you guys always have to do, and you guys always need to remember, wager responsibly. Please, by all means, wager responsibly. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid to get yourself in any hot water or trouble. Remember, it doesn't matter if you're betting our guaranteed Saturday play or a premium plays or a free play. Shit can and will happen when coming to betting sports. All we can do is make sure that we're putting our best information forward and that we're using all of our resources to our advantage, which we do, and then making sure that we utilize that and make sure we're on the right side of games. But at the end of the day, What's going to matter is that those players or those kids on the field, the court, the ice, the grass, the turf, whatever they're playing on, they're going to have to do their job and execute and make the right plays at the right time and hope we don't get screwed with no bad luck or some stupid calls by the refs. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. I got excited. I thought there was a score in the Kentucky game already. But it was a replay of the Alabama game. Running one in. I got excited for a minute. So, everybody, good luck. Lost your pen. Take a screenshot when it's up on the board. All right, folks, enjoy your day. We'll see you guys all live with the Cap Nation Family Membership Live show here in less than 2 hours. My voice has got to recover. That's for sure. Man, we've been live for way too flippin' long lately. All right, folks. Michael says, I like to put my rep money on long shots I get from other people, then give them a hard time about their YouTube game. Story of my life, Michael. Story of my life. Heaven forbid you drop a free play, right? Heaven forbid we drop one. And if you haven't already done so, go watch our daily free play video. And please do drop us a comment over there. We're lacking some comments and some thumbs ups over there, all right? All right, folks, good luck. We'll see you guys all live in just a little bit. Take it easy, everybody.